Hey Pisces, welcome to the Mystic's Journey reading. This is my new series, all right, for this channel. And this reading desires to impart insights and guidance, yeah, as you go through your soul's journey, yeah? And hopefully transcend the limitations that are being presented to us in this highly organized, chaotic dimension that we are in right now. So let's go ahead and do your reading. It's going to be a quick read. But this is my new series, Mystic's Journey by NomadSoulWarrior. And this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Jupiter. You have the Lady of Cups, Ten of Wands, Nine of Coins, the Emperor, Six of Wands, Six of Coins, what is that? Eight of Cups, okay, and the Ten of Coins, and we have the Judgment. All right, Pisces. Pisces, you are being called to be more in touch with your emotions right now, with your intuition as well as your emotions, which is not very difficult for a Piscean to do. It's like a second nature to you. I do see here that there seems to be a difficulty, a challenge that you have undergone, where at some point you really felt burnt. Could be burnt out, tired, almost in the verge of giving up. It could be in your love, in your business, personal life. But focusing on you, Pisces, I do see that there's an element here of things being very difficult for you. It could be in the recent past, and your trust towards someone has been put to a test. Yeah, whether are you open to give your trust, open to extend a helping hand, even if your intuition is giving you some hints that maybe this is not anymore working for you. The situation is no longer working for you. Okay, but I do see here too that there seems to be that side of you where you have you sort of can foresee what's coming. Your intuition is very strong here, and for some you may even have explicitly mentioned, either to your business partners, to your loved one, what you truly plan in doing, what you truly want to have in a relationship perhaps. There is this element of you explicitly mentioning or being clear with your intention, with your desires, with your wants. Primarily because you want those desires to be respected. You want those desires to be at least put in a consideration by someone that you're dealing with. Yeah? And I feel that along the process, even, giving trust to someone, whether you feel that they are trustworthy or not, you've been going with the flow, but at the same time, your intuition is strongly prodding you, strongly telling you through your emotions, Pisces, the way you feel about a certain person's actions towards you. Yeah. And that's good. The big problem here is if your intuition is telling you such and you're not listening to it, then the likelihood of you being burned into some painful ending and things like that would be manifested. But if you do listen to your intuition, Pisces, I do see that you're going to be like the phoenix rising out from the ashes, and that you would be attaining more success on your own. You'll be reaping the rewards of what's coming for you. And I feel because the entire time here, Pisces, you've been very clear with what you want to achieve, want to have in a relationship. And you were trusting yourself. You're trusting the process that the universe has given you, has presented to you. It could also be, Pisces, that, there are instances where you feel things are no longer going to be working between the two of you, but for some of you, you trust the process, you trust the universe, you let it go. You let that connection go. But that doesn't mean that you stop loving. You still continue to be more in tune with your emotions here, with your intuition, and that very well so can bring you a new opening, a new beginning. If you have let go of someone right here, let's say in a love connection, if you have let go of someone just because you feel you couldn't trust them, you got back the respect for yourself. There is an element here, Pisces, that you'll be rising up amidst all the difficulties that you have undergone with that person, with that connection, with that business partnership. Perhaps you'll come out successful here. Yeah. And I do see that you'll be reaping the rewards of your effort. You're being called here, Pisces, to focus on things that are making you productive. I do feel too that this is a message focusing on your craft, focusing on mastering a certain endeavor. It could be in a relationship, from a beginning of partnership, into putting more effort into it once you're ready, once the reward is ready to be harvested. So this goes to say that, for instance, in a relationship, you may have let go of someone, but you're trusting the universe right here that whatever you feel, whatever you think, whatever you mentioned that you desired would happen for you. So in however that will be manifested in your life, Pisces, I do see that you're going to be rising up here. After, amidst all the difficulties that you're encountering right now, you're focusing on what works for you, believing on what your God is telling you, which is really good, giving it back to the universe. And I feel that there's going to be a new start here, and that start, new beginning, will give you a sort of it's time for you to harvest the good things that you have put in. Only after you have made the decision to trust the universe to play its part this time around. And once that's back, once this could even be a new love, a new beginning for you in relationship. This could be perhaps a fund too, a trust fund that you may have been putting forth. This is you. After giving it back to the universe is giving it back to you. And once that's back, once the new love comes in, you're being called here to master, to put in your mastery skills in terms of nurturing it, in terms of working for it. Again, it could be love, working towards fulfillment, working towards a social, enhancing your social ties. So this tells me that it could even be, you know, what you will be reaping back is a relationship that you can even be proud of to share with your people, with your family, with your friends. It's not a relationship that you would want to keep for yourself because it's not working for you. You know what I mean? So that's about it. The very essence here, Pisces, is the call to make a decision, to trust the universe, to see things as they are, like a child. And because the more you complicate things, the more you will get burned. From where you're standing at right now, you have this forethought. You can see how things are going, but at some point your feelings and your thoughts, they may not be in synchronicity for now. But you're being asked here to trust the universe, to trust that through the eyes of a child, through looking at things as simply as it is right now, you know, you've been to a very complicated stance, step back and see things as simple as they are. If you're wondering if this person loves you, step back and see how they act towards you. Stop over analyzing. If you see that, let's say your business, you're wondering whether it's growing or not, take charge and look at the numbers. That will tell you whatever is concrete that you can look for. You're being encouraged to look at that and see things from that perspective. Because then that will be a walkway or a doorway for you to achieve or to avoid being hurt badly, to avoid being burnt, but rather will make you rise up. And with that, you can gain back your self-respect. People will, at least, people will see you that you are able to pull out from this difficult situation and rise above it. Yeah. And great rewards are waiting for you. So that's all I have for you, Pisces. I hope that gives you insights. This is my Mystics journey. It's a new series that I'm doing for you. Hope you like it. Let me know how this resonates with you in the description box below. As always, stay well. Bye now.